see here, we're working on second day of play on comic book game. Chair creaky sound, creaky sound. Where we're picking up today is, okay, we pick up at the intersection that happens to be between an old churchyard, because he's over there, as in Chase is going to meet Linda there and start a discussion on what she saw out behind the labs. I will need, is there any specific skill you're using for this interrogation or interview? Yeah, we'll call it an interview instead.
Yeah, just
interesting.
I'd probably be using my intuition and my psyche.
Okay, let's just roll off your intuition then. What's your intuition?
Good.
Okay.
A 10. 87.
Go ahead and roll.
I did. 87.
Okay. We gotta find the 2 hit charts. Oh, I didn't have it. Okay, now what was the stat? Intuition, what'd you have?
Intuition. Good.
And what'd you roll?
87.
Oh, that's a yellow. So we'll say two successes. Okay, tell you is in the description what she saw. She can't seem to specify if it was more of a lizard man or more of a Bigfoot. That's just what she's going with. But in actuality, her description might as well be a shadow person. What she saw, like, almost seemed to, like, not match shapes that she says. So you're not sure what she saw. But she saw something, and she seems to be responding as if she's seen something. You're just unsure on what it was she saw.
She found something.
And it was bigger than man size.
So she's basically not knowing what she saw.
Yeah. Now, while you're thinking up some questions you may have specifically for her, I'll give you 2. And then you can start coming out. You'll come out during this discussion, walking across the parking lot. Your car's parked like across, right there at the edge. So it's like there's your car, the sidewalk, a road, a sidewalk, them. They're like the bus stop across the street.
I yell over at him, so she feeding you lies?
Now, what were your questions or things you wanted to ask her more specifically?
Why was she in that area? Is number 1. Why was she out there?
Can I butt in on this conversation?
You will after the 2 questions.
And
she was back there to meet a friend who also works at this place.
okay.
It was just the closest place they could meet.
And
She didn't know it was like off limits, but
okay.
yeah, that's what happened.
And who is that? Did they see the same thing?
I don't think I can answer that. Without getting someone in trouble. Okay. You can come out now and say something to them about this whole thing.
Okay, first off, to answer your first question, she was back there to get into the bone zone with the congressman's son.
You know him. His name is Troy.
Troy, huh?
She was only back there to get the bone zone on with Troy.
You also know Troy has a girlfriend, and it's not Linda. Or she has a girlfriend.
So he's playing both sides of the coin.
No, he's well, same side, going twice. He has a girlfriend. It's Sylvia Shasta,
My boss's
sister.
yeah.
Linda is apparently saying that he's cheating with her.
All that is not really any of my business onto it.
Well, see, this is what I call bullshit on her saying that Sasquatch or Lizard Man or whatever she said she saw. Because I bet you anything she was down on her knees facing the wall into his crotch.
But if I didn't see anything, why would I bring all this attention to myself?
Your
about it?
imagination and you're an attention whore.
Well,
That
if this is all just gonna come to this, I guess you already got me fired today.
I smell poop.
Roll up, change this.
40.
She decides to head over to her car, which is on and the stereo's playing, so you guys can like hear music playing in the background while you guys are.
Who's in the car?
No one. Look. I just wanted to listen to music.
What imagining Troy?
I don't have to imagine it.
Man stealer.
I'm not taking him.
Yeah, you are. You're sleeping with your ex-boss's sister's boyfriend.
I'm pretty sure I've probably done, with something that kind of an extreme line of people, I've probably done this before.
Start calling you town bicycle. Everybody gets a ride.
Oh!
Watch out, she might go for you too.
I'm stepping away from this argument.
You might want to get checked for the clap.
Okay. Looks like Linda's gonna leave. Do you want to stop her?
I got all the information I needed.
Yeah, I'm done with her.
I got more information than I needed.
Okay. As she gets over to her car, she gets in. Right before she gets in, she gets shocked by the door.
What'd you do? Freaking hell.
Nothing.
Dude.
She goes like this and the door opens. But then the stereo, the music stops. An announcement comes across the news. The circus will apparently be having a special exhibit at their winter camp site. They're not doing a normal show. There won't be the rings or anything like that. More of an exhibition show. But apparently they bragged they right now just found the world's largest crab.
Yeah, she's about to get into her car.
She gets in her car, drives off, flips you off.
Yeah, is that your age, IQ, or number of white parents?
So, what do you do?
Start walking away to my driver.
Okay, I should ask you, where are you parked?
I'm parked out.
Here's like a little map. Here's the radioactive company, medical labs, parking lot. intersection. There'd be another street over here. This is the church across the street, and this is where you guys had the interview.
He's just parked right over, not too far away from there.
Okay.
Just walking away, staying away from the.
Make it intuition roll.
83.
Okay. You just noticed someone at the bus stop that looks like someone you saw back when you were in the hospital with the experiments going on. Just kind of like looking like and go back to ignoring everything going on. What do you do?
Warning him about it.
Oh, warn him?
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for that guy at the bus stop?
Mm-hmm.
Because he.
Could do
Doug
something
pulls
bad.
up.
By the way, my name is Violet. I work over at the labs.
Have you ever seen any of the monsters she was saying?
She just drove off.
I mean, other than her.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing. I'll be in the car soon.
Well, I had some stuff I had to pick up.
Oh.
Here, I'll give you the tickets and I'll meet you at the circus.
Okay.
Here's your ticket for both of you. So both tickets.
I could be so mean right now.
Whoosh. What's she doing? She jumped up on my leg on the way up.
I know there are creatures like that she's been describing, but they're not loose.
Really? None of them got loose, huh?
Not that I know of.
Is there a way you can find out?
Yeah.
Question is, are you going to tell me?
Question is, are you gonna believe that crabby bitch over there?
I'd rather believe you than her.
Okay then. Here's my number.
Thank you. Call me if you find any information.
Roll
Or I'll
intuition
call.
check.
I will call you and see if you found any information.
87.
Okay. I should have checked on the map. You know, you should mark on here. Well, we've established where your home is, but if you have a separate home, we should establish probably where that is. We'll assume it's in the same residential area as everyone else right now. Make it easy.
Okay. Sounds good.
Woodrow,
87.
what's your intuition?
Typical.
Well, that's still a green. When you get in the car over here, right behind the swamp, you just saw something roughly man-shaped run by.
Hey.
Hey, she's hanging you.
Yeah. What's going on?
Follow me.
Sounds good to me.
You guys are heading that way? Okay. Heading off towards as you head towards the swamp area, the forest at the edge of the swamp, you see signs saying, you know, private property, do not cross. Have you said anything yet to him, or what do you guys do?
Just keep following me.
Alrighty.
Okay. Well, you finally get over there to the edge? Both of you guys make intuition checks.
I would have. Thank you.
Bitch, kitty.
85. 5. She's going, but it's my place to play.
96.
Okay. What'd you roll?
80.
85.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I think he starts with a higher intuition. Excellent. A yellow. Typical. It's a green. So, you guys don't see anything, but because you got yellow, you do hear noise coming from deeper in.
Keep going.
Okay. You guys both need rolls again, so you can keep tracking.
99.
That's a
73.
yellow. That's a green. Okay. It's been about, approaching like 10 minutes in. Finally, you start seeing it looks like it's breaking over into like a watery area. And you hear a splash. A big old splash in that area.
I go check it out.
Okay. Get over there, look around. Yeah, it's a big old splash, and it looks like an alligator swimming away.
I guess she was right.
Well, so it's just an alligator out there, huh?
Yep.
Well,
But we can keep looking if you want.
No, we'd like you guys to leave. It's a couple soldiers. Looks like they got the Mario all this stuff made up for, like, they're doing war maneuvers or something.
Sorry, I was just checking out the area.
Yeah, well,
My boss wanted me to check it out. I work at the lab.
oddly enough, they hired us to check it out.
I'm investigating missing animals.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
head out.
yeah, we'll leave.
okay. Both of you guys roll percentage dice.
eight.
62.
Okay, with a 62, you'll notice that there's two people, military dress, look like it says Fort Maxwell, and a guy in some kind of armor. It's not big armor, it's more like, at best like Star Trek Stormtrooper armor. It's not like, Iron Man armor. So, but it seems to be form-fitting to their body. And you guys head out. Okay, you guys head out to the parking lot. What do? They stop at the edge of the jungle, or the swamp. They don't follow you out. One's calling in, and as you start heading back to the parking lot, Karen steps out. You alright?
Yeah, I was just looking around, seeing if I could find any of the animals that came up missing.
Well, I told you, I didn't want people taking the chance with their lives with that. I've got, I've got people that don't mind doing that we can hire to go do that. So, you call it a day and you go out and get out of here. So, she goes back inside.
Like I said, I'll call you sometime this week and see if you find any information. Start walking over to my driver.
Okay. Any reason anything would stop you from leaving? On either side? Okay. So he gets in his car and takes off. Buzz shows up and picks up the stranger at the street. Actually, he's probably gone. Yeah. Just gone by that point. You guys were gone for a while. 10 minutes out in the jungle or the swamp. Keep calling it jungle. And you get to go to you gotta go to the circus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you go to the circus. Give you it's more of like I said, an expedition. Exhibit. You have sword swallower, a fortune teller, a guy walking around on stilts. You have some clowns and some acrobats. He knows the acrobats. They taught him acrobatics. The Ronaldos, the flying Ronaldos. It's also a fat lady, a strong man, and a dog-faced boy. Half the show is just, plus they have a crab. You go through the whole, just watch everything, go through it all, see it all. Okay? Well then, I'm going to say that when you finally get to that point, we'll go more into, since you're not really exploring the circus at this time, or just going through the show. You see all those acts. Swallower does his bit, also does some flame, eating. Fortune teller's not really part of the show. She more just has a booth. Stilt man kind of walks around while the clowns are doing their bit. You get to meet, if you want, with the Ronaldos again. They helped you learn acrobatic. What's your acrobatic skill? Down towards the second to last one.
Mighty.
See, you can compete. You can show your stuff. So, they're the ones that taught you. You had to have been taught by people that worked professionally to do it. That's why you're as good as you are.
Yeah, since they're in time.
So they're possible contact for you in this situation. You finally get to the giant crab. I take it you're assuming it may be one of your guys's. It's the size of a horse. They have in a tent. A guy who also is equally covered in crab skin, it looks like. Looks like he might just have some kind of skin growth problem, but looks like an armor almost. Is calling himself Crab Man. Is with his pet crab. And he tells everyone how he found it out in the swamps nearby.
That is one of ours.
And it has a name on it. He knows his name is Ray because it says right there his name is Ray. If you look closely, it looks like there's two letters at the end of that broke off in the mud and that. So it probably says Ray on.
I alert Doug on that.
Okay. Let Doug know that they have your crab.
Yep.
Okay. What should I do about it?
Call Karen.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll be right back. He goes places a call. He goes back to his car. He's got his, well, no, he's got his cell phone on. See, old, outdated. A mold guy. Pulls out his phone, makes a phone call. Okay, she says we should just act like it's nothing out of the ordinary and just leave.
No, let's go.
If necessary, the same people I guess you ran into earlier today will be sent over to deal with it.
they'll bring somebody to take care of the problem.
So you say that
It's
came
not
out
a
of...
problem.
No, figure of speech.
Shoot it from a distance. It's gotta be blown up. It's gotta die. It's gotta end up in the wall. It's gotta be stuffed. We're gonna have a big party. Okay.
Crab meat.
Ah.
Hello, Guido.
Okay. We actually got through pretty quick. That's because there's a possibility of his character. Damn. You're just a butt. I should do another roll on both you guys through whatever skills, otherwise just intuition, to see if you guys notice just walking around general details about the...
97.
90.
What do you want? Huh? Hey. You want to hold my hand?
Okay.
You want to hold my hand?
For what you've seen, for the most part, a guy named Noose seems to be the boss of the place. The ringmaster's not even in town right now, so that's why they're not doing regular shows. This is their winter camp. On the map, I can show you later on where they're located, and of course where you guys are, which is not that far away. Your home is not any more farther away than this place. Would you roll again? 96? Yeah, okay, you got high enough. You will notice, for a crab, it still didn't look like a native species, though. It didn't just look like big. It looked like an unknown species.
She just wants to hold my hand. I don't get that. So, it doesn't look anything like that area, huh?
No, it doesn't look like a crab from that area. It doesn't look like just a large crab. It looks like a different species of crab, too. So you might want to start checking into that. Well, on the other side, we're going to make this short. On the other side for you, you get to meet Sylvia. Before you guys head home, she shows up.
You swap me
With
back.
Troy. Hey, Troy and Sylvia showed up.
My friend Troy, huh?
Yeah.
Come say hi.
Yes. Troy, we'll start with, I heard you had an encounter today. With someone I know.
Yeah, somebody you know pretty well.
So he just kind of motions for you to like. So, do you want to ask any questions or anything, or do you have any problems?
Well, I know you were. I have a pretty good idea that you were there when she said she saw something over there, over by the swamp area.
Okay.
Did you see anything?
Thinks it's Sylvia. Sylvia look over to you and go, he didn't see anything behind my sister's labs.
Labs.
No, he said he didn't see anything behind her sister's labs.
Her sister runs the labs.
I know. But it just didn't sound right.
I know, I heard laps.
But you
She
were
goes, Troy, go get something for me to drink. So he goes off. She looks and says, I know about her. And you know his effect on women.
Mm-hmm.
I have him for what I want him for. These little slight dalliances make no difference to me. But she doesn't need to be sticking her business into the animal labs.
That's what she was doing.
Yes, so that's why she was gotten rid of. Seems that our shared man had some questions about your labs.
By the way, the new exhibit is our crab.
Oh yes, that's why I was called. Let's come and look. How large was it?
About the size of a horse.
Okay, good.
And it says Ray. The other,
Well, it was originally marked.
yeah. And it looks like the other part of our company's name is broken off.
But just the crab?
As far as I know, yeah.
And just the size of a horse?
Yeah.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good. We may have nothing to worry about. May just be an aberration,
What?
of course they say. Could be something that they fed off some bad sewage. Who knows? Have a nice day.
You too.
And she goes on inside. Follow me, or yeah. Troy Harrow, that's it. Meets her. Harrow Maxwell. Troy Harrow Maxwell III. Long fucking name. But he gives you a wave. Goes ahead, following her. She's kind of a spooky lady. Kind of a little goth. The older one. Sylvia. Wears a lot of black. Has very white skin. So is her sister, but her sister wears like pastels.
Her sister's nicer.
Yeah. Karen seems much more friendly. You sitting there licking on my camera? Is that what we're hearing?
Lick, 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 lick. Why'd you wink at me?
So. Oh. And final thing to kind of notice. Linda may also have been experimented on at one time or something, it seems. Because she seemed to be showing some abilities.
Yeah.
So, we'll call that for now.